Trump's retort to Zelensky's disinformation space claim, calling the Ukrainian leader a dictator. A stark escalation in their already tense relationship. The international community watches with bated breath. Zelensky accused Trump of inhabiting a disinformation space. Trump's response, labeling Zelensky a dictator. This exchange highlights the deep chasm between their perspectives. Following Zelensky's accusations, Trump unleashed a scathing attack, calling the Ukrainian president a dictator. The verbal sparring continues, adding fuel to the ongoing conflict. Accused of living in a disinformation space by Zelensky, Trump retaliated by calling him a dictator. The escalating rhetoric risks further destabilizing the already fragile situation. In a surprising turn, Trump labeled Zelensky a dictator after the Ukrainian leader accused him of existing within a disinformation bubble. Tensions continue to rise. The escalating war of words between Trump and Zelensky reached a new peak. Trump called Zelensky a dictator after accusations of disinformation. After Zelensky's pointed remarks about Trump's relationship with truth, Trump responded by labeling the Ukrainian president a dictator. This intensifies their feud. Zelensky's accusations regarding Trump's information sources prompted a strong response. Trump called him a dictator. The situation remains highly volatile. Trump's reaction to Zelensky's critique of his information environment was immediate and inflammatory. He labeled Zelensky a dictator. The conflict between Trump and Zelensky intensified when Trump, in response to accusations of disinformation, called Zelensky a dictator. Trump's counterattack to Zelensky's disinformation space comment was swift and brutal. He labeled the Ukrainian president a dictator. Zelensky's criticism of Trump's information sources resulted in Trump labeling the Ukrainian leader a dictator. The exchange highlights deep divisions. The verbal clash between Trump and Zelensky escalated dramatically when Trump called Zelensky a dictator after the latter's accusations. Responding to Zelensky's claims about his immersion in misinformation, Trump retorted by labeling Zelensky a dictator. A severe escalation. Trump's reaction to Zelensky's accusations of operating within a disinformation space was to call him a dictator. A shocking development. The exchange between Trump and Zelensky turned heated. Trump's response to Zelensky's critique was to label him a dictator. Following Zelensky's accusations of disinformation, Trump's response shocked many. He called the Ukrainian president a dictator. Zelensky's sharp words about Trump's perception of reality led to Trump's counterattack, calling Zelensky a dictator. The tension between Trump and Zelensky intensified considerably when Trump labeled Zelensky a dictator in response to his comments. After Zelensky's statement regarding Trump's alleged immersion in misinformation, Trump retorted by calling Zelensky a dictator. Trump's response to Zelensky's assertion that he lives in a disinformation space. He called Zelensky a dictator. This fuels further conflict. A sharp escalation occurred when Trump labeled Zelensky a dictator, directly responding to Zelensky's criticism of his information sources. The heated exchange saw Trump call Zelensky a dictator, a retaliatory move after Zelensky's accusations of a disinformation bubble. Trump's counter to Zelensky's accusations was a strong one. He labeled Zelensky a dictator, escalating their already tense relationship.